Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. Today is going to be a Flossmas video. I'm so excited. It's my first one in a very long time, actually my first Flossmas video ever, because I just started cross-stitching in January. But I'm excited to bring you guys an update for December, because I filmed the videos for Floss 2 or whatever, but I don't post them. I don't know why. So I'm posting one and I'm very excited. I just attended the Jingle Ball, which was created by Lindy Stitches, and I thoroughly enjoyed getting to meet some of the designers, or like virtually meet them, of course. There was a bunch of different chat rooms and where you can do like friend dating, or like you meet different people every 5 minutes. The video switches to somebody new. It was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I'm a very social person. However, it runs my battery down pretty quickly. I get like overly excited and overly social. So it's sort of like you meet so many people in such a short span of time, and it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event. And after 3 days of constantly stitching and staring at a computer screen and staring at my PDF screen and staring at my excuse me, teeny tiny cross stitch, like the little holes and everything, it just gets to be a lot on the eyes and the brain. So I dwindled down quickly, but I took a few breaks here and there just to like recharge my battery, see my family, do some things around the house, and do a bit of exercising, because you tend to sit a lot at these events. But I will say I'm very pleasantly surprised for this very first one, and it makes me want to do more. I didn't know what to expect on any kind of retreat or whatever, so I guess because I had no idea, it wasn't really something I needed to do, even though it sounded fun. But actually physically attending one, it really piqued my interest into attending a physical retreat or event somewhere. So that is on the docket for next year. I'm excited to even consider going to a physical retreat, and I know that I will be attending these online ones more in the future, because there were people from all over the world and it was just fantastic. So I wanted to show you guys a few things that I am bringing in for the month of December. Some of these are gifts and some of these I just bought on my own. This first one here I bought on my own. I'm sorry for the sound. I'm trying not to crackle the packaging. But these are the magnetic silicone ties, and they're fantastic. They have a decent strength to them. This one says Suek. I'll show you the label here and you can have a look at that. But I got these on Amazon, and I was told by Karen, I can't remember her last name. It's either Rondell or Rodell. I can't remember her last name, but she's such a wonderful person. She has a floss tube, and she does in-house like training sessions. Like she does teaching for cross stitching and stuff, but she is retired now, so she's doing floss tube, I believe. So I have to go and watch her videos, but I'm very excited. I don't have to, I want to watch her videos. But these are wonderful, wonderful magnetic ties to hold your fabric, and I'll show you what I mean in a second, because I am using some of them on a current project, but those are relatively new because the ones I previously had were shorter. So the lengths around the edges were so much shorter, and the magnets were horrible. I also decided that I was going to pick up one of these Q-snap thingies from Loops and Threads from Michaels, and I had a 40% off coupon, so I just picked one up, and this is an 8x8, which is a small Q-snap. And the reason for this is because the one I'm currently working on is, I think it's 11x17. And the project I was working on was, I think, 12x18. So it's just a little, or maybe very close to 11x17. And it was so big to work on that my arm was getting sore, my shoulder was getting sore holding it up. And I don't tend to lean forward when I'm working on a project, so I don't have that whole neck issue leaning down. My issue is I hold my projects up here and I stitch sitting with my back up. I'm trying to have better posture, but then of course I'm holding something up constantly for like an hour and a half, which is extremely hard on the shoulder and the oh my gosh, not tricep. Wow. Okay. So I picked that up, which was a really, really good deal at 40% off. And I also got a couple of different needle minders. So these two I got myself. I purchased these ones myself. And this one is, of course, the little what do you call that? Ouija board thingy. I don't even know what that's called, honestly. I'm sure there's a name for it. I know there's a name for it. I can't think of it right now. But this is the little Ouija board, which I thought was so cute. But I never stacked these together. I put this one between them, which is funny. But this is the Black Moth Needle Minder. And this one, my mother-in-law got me for Christmas. I'm trying to move this down a little. There we go. That might be better for you to see the moth. But isn't that so gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I thought that was stunning when I saw it. And this was the last one in the Canada, like the Amazon.ca. So I had to grab that. So what I'm doing, I put them away, is I put this one first, and then I put the moth, and then I put this so that they're not touching. They're not playing Ouija in my drawer. It's kind of a joke, but I'm also like, ugh, I don't play with that. All right. The thing that I'm working on right now is a brand new pattern I started on Saturday. I didn't really do much on Sunday. Saturday I did the face, this little part here, and then half of the tree. And then yesterday night I just did the other half of the tree. There's still quite a bit more to come down here, but I didn't have enough thread, of course, so that is what we're looking like right now. This needle minder is not good at all. It's terrible, actually, so I'm not even sure I'm going to keep it as a needle minder anymore. I may just put that somewhere as some kind of a pin or whatever, even though it's like a magnet. But when I put my needle on it, it sticks only to the very, very edge of this, and I find that these work just fine as needle minders as well. Like my needle will stick to that just fine. But this is black right now on a navy fabric, so you're seeing it nice and bright and vibrant. But when I'm working on it, it's very hard when you're looking at it, excuse me, to see the holes, especially because this is a oh my gosh, excuse me, I apologize. This is a 16 count Aida. The fabric is very, very stiff and the holes are very tiny. And in some areas, like for the most part, this is really easy to stitch with, but there's a little patch up here somewhere that the holes are just kind of messy and they're all over. And it's not evenly open, so I can't really get to that specific hole I need to. So I have to really work, and I had to pull through some of the stitches because they weren't exactly aligned and I didn't want it to look messy, but I'm really liking the way that this is looking right now. And I will show you what pattern it is that I'm working on. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this any smaller, so that's unfortunate, but this is the pattern that I'm working on currently, and this is called Zombie Cookie House, which is just like a spooky gingerbread house, and it is created by Pandora X Stitch. Sorry for the orange lighting all of a sudden. There we go. So this is by Pandora X Stitch on Etsy, and I bought a few patterns from that artist, and so I'm really pumped to work on this one because not only do I love horror, but I'm so excited that I get to work on something kind of Christmassy, and there's going to be a lot of white and sort of like beigey brown, some purples, and of course all the colors of the red and things like that. So there is quite a bit of color, even though there's so much black on navy. So I am looking forward to getting this one done, but as you can tell, I just have this, sorry for the ring light, I just have this little teeny tiny portion done so far, and that's pretty much it. So that's where I'm working on now. It's going to be a little bit of a bigger one. I think it's going to be about 13.5 by 14.5, something like that on 16 count. And then my other projects I have here, I wanted to show you my little whip parade right now because I haven't done one in a while. And I've only really been working on one pattern, but yeah. So I'm going to show you this one, even though this is my very first piece I've ever got. And it was one of those pre-printed ones from Amazon because I didn't know any better. I didn't realize anything about artwork or artists or any of that. I didn't think of any of it, honestly. And I looked at it, I saw it on someone's page that they had done one of these, and I was like, oh my god, I want that so bad because it had Chucky on it. I love Chucky from Child's Play. I'm a horror fan. And so my husband got me this for Christmas. So it looks like this, and I don't really want to put too much of the pattern up there, but this is what I've worked on so far, and that's pretty much all I've worked on. And you can see the colors through because this is pre-printed. So once you're done stitching it, you need to wash it so that it takes all the color off and all you see are the threads you've stitched on. So this is a new thing, or I shouldn't say new thing for me, but this was the newest thing that I was introduced to when I started cross stitching again. And so I'm learning that this is not the way to go, because you're not supporting artists in the way you should be supporting artists. This is just not, yeah. I don't really know all the terminology for it, but I've learned to buy patterns other ways. And so lots to learn and lots to update, but that's the first one. This next one, I don't have a pattern in here, and I think I know what this belongs to. I think this one is going to be a little ghost picking a strawberry. It's so cute. It was supposed to be a start like way back in like June that Valerie and Kim and I were going to do together, and of course I kitted it all up, and then I just didn't do it because I was working on other things. This is another pattern that I had started earlier in the year. I don't remember when. I want to say January, February, because I can't remember her name. I think is it Samantha? No, I can't remember. The Hooga Stitcher. She lives near me, actually. We're not that far from each other location wise, and she and her friend in Alberta, I believe, we're doing a Year of the Dragon sale, because 2024 is a Year of the Dragon. And so I started this one, which is absolutely beautiful. It's a stained glass version of a dragon, and I'm in love with this. I really love stitching it. I got this done relatively quickly, and then I put it away. The back is not great. I'll show you the back. I'm not that great. I'm still learning. I'm still new. And I'm okay with having, you know, threads go from place to place. That doesn't bother me at all. I don't need the front to look like the back, because no one's going to see the back of my cross stitches. So, but if that is your thing, no shade at all. I think that's awesome if you're challenging yourself to do that as well. So what I'm going to do is move over to this page, and I'm going to start working on this side. And I think that I'm going to go up like this. So I'm looking forward to doing this one. I need to pick this up again, because now that I'm looking at it, these colors are so beautiful. So I will have to pick this one up again very soon, but I haven't done anything with it in a very long time. Oh, there's a needle on that needle minder. I know better than to do that, but yet there it is. Okay. And I just use these bags from Michael's because I don't have the money to buy proper bags. And I think I'm going to get my mom to teach me how to make kit bags next year. So another thing that I'm looking forward to. This is another project that I want to work on. So I have this Halloween 2023 cross stitch book, which was absolutely stunning. When I started looking through this, I fell in love immediately with everything. And I'm just going to quickly adjust one of these tabs that I have here. Okay, so this is the pattern that I'm going to be working on eventually. It looks like this, and it is called Nobody is Home, and there's some little like ghosties coming out of the windows and stuff. This is just so cute. It reminds me of a little video game, honestly. And so yeah, Nobody is Home. Nobody is Home. And so it says the design is by Elle Noonan of Stitch Sprout. Perfect design. She did a fantastic job. And apparently the design size itself, oh, this says 18 count. What is mine? Oh my gosh, it is 18 count. Holy crap. So that's going to be tiny. I've never stitched on 18 count before, but this one is going to be apparently 5 by 3 and 5/8. That seems small. So I should start this if it's going to be that small. That is adorable. And I love this little wooden sort of framing the wood around it. It's not a frame. It's like the product is finished with a black edge and then glued or something onto this. So I think that's really cool. And I love the design and how it looks and how it was finished. So I actually bought the fabric Ectoplasm, which is so beautiful. And this is by Oblong Meow, hand-dyed cross-stitch fabric in 18 count, 14 by 18. So this is a big piece. especially if the piece is really tiny. So I am going to have to like maybe just do it on one of these little folds, and then I can use the rest for something else. I would like to do a few smaller stitches, but lately I seem to be grabbing just the bigger ones. I don't know why. And I do have one finish. It's not fully finished, but it is finished. And I finished this on Friday at the Jingle Ball. And this is the Satsuma Sal Monster House. So this is now finished. And this I stitched on, it's 14 count. It's called Eek, 14 count Eek Ada. And it's Picture This Plus. And I just love this pattern. I had so much fun stitching this. I just feel weird that it's over, you know. I will come closer and then I will go up a little bit so you guys can physically see what everything kind of looks like. But highly recommend. You can get this on Etsy. You can get the PDF on Etsy. I'll show you the back even though it's terrible. But the back is so messy, but you get the gist. I'll just show for the people who actually care to see the back. But I'm very, very proud of this. And now I have to go and get myself a frame so that I can frame this and put it on my wall. If you guys have any idea of like how you store your finishes that are like fully finished, also unfinished, I would be very interested to find out. I would like to have a back stock of finished products so that if I needed a gift for somebody, I could easily go in there and like finish a product and like give it to someone as a gift. So any ideas that you have and you'd like to share it there, I would be excited to hear about that. But I do have to say I have been thoroughly enjoying stitching the last little while, especially the Monster Cell is unreal, super fun, really enjoyable. I even like the back stitching, if you can believe that. So I'm excited for this next little venture. And I think I might start ectoplasm in the new year. I'll give myself a little bit more time on the zombie cookie house, and then I'll move into maybe working on Nobody Is Home, and then I'll maybe work on some other little smalls, because I do know that I'm hoping to go to a retreat, and I would really like to have maybe some little small finishes to give away to everybody. Or Karen said that she creates this wonderful distribution of like small. So everyone who wants to contribute, they send a small, or they create a small, and then they all get sent out all over Canada, which is so wonderful. And I'm sure places all over the world do that, but it's just less expensive, of course, to ship domestic. So she's created where whoever wants to contribute will create a little small project or a tiny project. And whoever wants to receive one, it will just go around. Or even at the retreats, you can create little projects that are finished and you can put them on the table as freebies and choose whichever one you want. So I am learning so much about all this stuff. Kim and Valerie have been so wonderful in sharing their details about their retreat experience, and nothing but good things. Nothing but good things. And it's just really enjoyable to, you know, sit around with people who appreciate the craft for what it is as well, and who each like different genres. Everybody has a different level of stitch skill and where they're at and how long they've been stitching for, and everybody likes a different genre and, you know, different fabrics to work on. Everyone likes different flosses, and it's just so wonderful to get everybody's take on stitching so that you can find what's best for your groove as well. So I'm like, I feel like I'm in a drop in a bucket of information right now, and I just have so much room to grow. So almost 1 year down. I think I started January 4th to be exact of my cross stitch journey. So that's the first day I picked up that spooky stitch from Amazon, the pre-printed one. And I look forward to the next January 4th, where I can say that I have been a year in it and I have completions, and I'm excited about the journey, and I can't wait to see where it goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you were at Jingle Ball, let me know down below. I would absolutely love to connect with you. If you're a cross stitcher and you want to share anything or connect in general, definitely leave me a comment. Don't forget to hit that like button, and I hope you subscribe. I would love to have you here. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.